She was so happy to be. So I've been hanging out with Wendy Williams and her family this week, and I gotta tell you, she looks amazing. She was so happy to be in Miami with her family. She was even gifting Christmas presents. Take a look.
Do you wear hats?
If it fits.
Yeah, well, that's why I have it like that.
Last one.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
Okay, I'll take it.
It's not gonna work.
I'll take it.
It looks like Starbucks.
Right?
The Starbucks logo.
Yeah.
But I got that for you. That's gonna fit, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's gonna fit.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I got something for everybody. I got something for Bella, and I gave Janera had this little thing that I don't know. You can put anything in it. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Oh, it's
nice and black.
So that's her with her nephew Travis getting some gifts. As you can see, she sounds really good. She was mentally very sharp. I didn't see any signs of mental decline. I had several conversations with Wendy. She was cracking jokes. She made everybody laugh. Like, it was the Wendy that we all know and love. Her family really pampered her. They had a whole wellness day. Manny, Petty, I'm talking private chef, everything. She had so much fun. She appeared to be physically in good shape too. She had a scooter, for her foot, but she got up, she was walking around, she looked real good. So after the graduation, her son Kevin had his graduation dinner in Wynwood.
How does it feel to graduate right now? Good, man.
Wendy was tearing up the Jamaican food. She was surrounded by family and loved ones. She was having so much fun. I think she really needs to be with her family. I think that's her happy place. The Wendy we know and love is coming back, for real. Make sure you follow the We and Mommy podcast for more Wendy Williams.
That's really small. All that and then stuff.
Today's insight, it was my boy Kev graduation week, and he brought out the best self-care day for the ladies and his family at Oasis in the Gardens. Foot Bath by Jazz came through. She's a certified master pedicurist. She specializes in foot baths and bringing your feet back to life. I Am She Nails was on site, and she did Wendy nails and blessed them. She loved them. Wendy told me it's been a whole year since she had a new wig. She asked for a new one, and Bali and Miami made one for her. She couldn't stop talking about how much she loved the wig and how it made her feel. Bali and Miami catered Haitian spaghetti, stir-fried oyster mushrooms, snappers, and it was so good. And they also did a lovely setup for her poolside. Now we on to the big day. Kevin has finally graduated FIU. When Kev walked across that stage, Wendy jumped up with anxiousness and excitement. The family is full of educators, so seeing this special moment brought Kev, aunt, and mom to tears of joy. This was a certified family affair. Kev's grandfather got to see him graduate along with his only 2 daughters. And did y'all know Kev preparing for law school? Congrats, my boy. Wendy was in the mood for some Jamaican food, so to end the night off, we went to Dukanoo for Kev's graduation dinner. Here's the truth. We ate good, we danced, we smiled, she rapped songs word for word. I've had full-blown conversations with her. This is how you can tell it's so important for her to be with her family. I wish we could see more moments like this with her.
I won't take no glory. All right, we're about to get out of here. Appreciate you doing the video, man.
I don't know what though. Anyways, but yeah, the video of the P. Diddy and the Cassie thing, no, it's not just like a wrestle.
He beat her up?
He beat her up, for sure. It's like she walking down like this hallway in the hotel to the elevator, and she get over to the elevator, she press a button, it's like she like trying to put her shoes on and like rearrange the stuff, I guess, so she can hold it herself. And then it show him running down the hall like this with a towel on. Like he just got out the shower. Like maybe she tried to leave while he was in the shower or something. I'm not laughing, it's not funny, but he like running like this. Mad, he mad. So he get over there to her, punch her right in the face.
Man.
She fall out, hit the ground. He kicking her, stomping her out. Type of shit. Then he grab her by her hair and her hoodie and drag her ass down the hallway back to the hotel room.
I'm gonna do that on a hotel camera. He tough. That nigga tripping. You sure it's him?
But it happened in 2016, so it's like.
You sure it's him?
It's definitely him. For sure him.
Man, you talk a whole lot. What you gonna say about 2016?
It said 2016 when it happened, so Now they on the internet like he covered that up. He paid them because that should have been turned into law enforcement. It never was. And how is CNN showing this video from almost 10 years ago and the police department never had it? Oh, he paid them off. Now they want to reopen the Kim Porter shit and see did he kill her. They think he killed her, and they said she died from pneumonia in the summertime. It's possible.
Anything's possible.
It said a whole lot of shit. It said some shit like he when he first got with Cassie, he would bring Cassie around in front of Kim Porter like she was just a light-skinned Latino girl that was better than Kim Porter, and they would just shit on her. And one night, they would come in the house at 4 o'clock in the morning while Kim Porter in the bed and tell Kim Porter to get out of the bed so him and Cassie can lay in the bed. And all types of stuff. Said he tried to make Kim Porter eat Cassie's tampon.
He ain't no shit like that.
He on some other shit. If he did that, he on some other shit.
For sure. He did that. He tough.
He different.
Goddamn, boy. Yeah. What the hell you got going on?
I hope not. I hope that's not the case. But shit, when they first said he was doing all the shit he was doing, everybody was like, I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case. And boom, they came with the video.
Scientific discoveries of all time. I am really shocked that we don't even learn this in school. This is some next level stuff, and it was verified to be true. Dr. Masaru Emoto. And what he discovered was, when you speak to the water and you say certain things like, I love you, or, you're my friend.
Or beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Angel. It could be simple. Just like angel, happiness, peace. When you say these positive words to the water and then you freeze it, it makes beautiful shapes.
Most of the time they're symmetrical. They look like you
Google images. They have photos of this.
They look like snowflakes, like beautiful symmetrical snowflakes.
Now, when you say mean, nasty words to the water, and then they freeze the water, it would make ugly,
asymmetrical
shapes.
Asymmetrical.
Yeah, like cracks and looks like damage.
Bubbles.
And you basically prove that, your consciousness and your will combined with the intention behind your words affects reality. It's like the concept that, your words are magic. So much so that you change physical reality.
Yeah, it is quite literally proof that the things that come out of your mouth
change reality.
Affect your physical surroundings.
Incredible, right?
What the heck? Did I just record? What? Alexis, I don't think that's a plane.
Why? Plain, but it just looks incredibly bright.
What the heck? Did I just record? What? Alexis.
What are those? They are not moving.
the feds show up if you post those lights on TikTok. Last week I posted a video about those 12 lights that I saw fall out of the sky on my way home. Not at the same time, they fell individually. Well, my boyfriend's coworker also saw them and he caught them on film and he posted them on TikTok. And apparently they showed up to his door and he was asked to delete the video. And every time I use Cape Cod as a location tag, I get a notification stating that the video is restricted due to the location being an invalid location tag. So it's safe to say I was right about them not being shooting stars.
We'll never be able to escape 2020 again. And with all the drone sightings and things that's going on in the media, California just declared a state of emergency because of the H5N1 bird flu. And they're saying that this can be the next global pan. As of right now, there are 61 cases of this bird flu, and 33 of those cases are in California. The CDC has also said that a person in Louisiana was the first person to be hospitalized for symptoms of the bird flu. And right now, there are 16 states that have cases of this bird flu. They're saying that California Governor Gavin Newsom has been working tremendously hard to keep the public from getting this bird flu. They're saying that all infected individuals have been exposed to infected cattle. And they're also saying that California has the greatest number of cattle herds that are infected. People, please be safe. Please be mindful. They are also saying that your pets can be infected if they are eating raw meat. So if you have pets, if you have animals that you love, please don't feed them raw meat. Let's play this by ear. Let's be safe. And any information that you have,
California is now the first state to be under a state of emergency over the rising cases of bird flu. More than half of the 61 human cases nationwide have been in California, with most of them in farm workers exposed to infected cattle. Today, we learned about the first severe case of bird flu in the U.S. It's a Louisiana patient who was hospitalized after being exposed to sick, dead birds. Health officials say so far the virus hasn't been spread from person.
2 hours ago in Riverview, Florida, we've got 2 orbs. You can see them very clearly, and a military helicopter chasing them. This is the first time I've seen other aircraft other than these drones following these orbs. But yeah, chasing it doesn't. I don't know if it can't keep up, but they don't seem to be going incredibly fast.
I think I may have just figured out why we are not shooting down these drones or these UFOs flying all over the country. This is a document from the CIA's website, CIA.gov, and what it details is an incident in 1994 where a Siberian military unit shot down a UFO. 5 humanoid creatures came out of this shot down UFO and came at the soldiers, but they came at them in a very special way. It is stated in the testimonies of the 2 soldiers who remained alive that after freeing themselves from the debris, the aliens came together and then merged into a single object that acquired a spherical shape. That object began to buzz and hiss sharply and then became brilliant white. In a few seconds, the spheres grew much brighter and exploded by flaring up with an extremely bright light. At that very instant, 23 soldiers who had watched the phenomenon turned into stone poles. And not just any stone poles, no ma'am, they turned into limestone poles. And let me say this, you can see at the very top of this report right here that the U.S. intelligence obtained a 250-page file on the attack by a UFO on a military unit. And then a CIA representative stated that if the CIA file corresponds to reality, this is an extremely menacing case. The aliens possess such weapons and technology that go beyond all our assumptions.
24. In Simpsons shows Springfield is plunged into chaos when the entire internet crashes worldwide on Christmas Eve. Kids are glued to their tablets, Homer is binge-watching Christmas movies, and Marge is video chatting with family. But suddenly, the screens go blank, Wi-Fi signals vanish, and phones lose connection because Shark cut the cables in the sea. Without internet, Springfield becomes unrecognizable. Shops can't process payments. People can't stream Christmas music or watch their favorite movies. Social media addicts wander the streets, lost without their daily updates. Even Santa's online delivery tracker fails, leaving kids wondering if gifts will arrive. As the hours pass, neighbors come together in unexpected ways. Families sit around fireplaces, telling stories instead of scrolling. Kids play board games instead of video games. By Christmas night, Springfield is rediscovering the joy of human connection. There will be no...
The U.S. will be in trouble in 2025, Part 2. As weeks pass, Springfield's situation only worsens. With no power, the town becomes a shadow of itself. People fight over dwindling resources, and small groups form to protect what little they have. Homer, who once took everything for granted, tries to become the leader of a small survival group. However, his attempts are more chaotic than helpful, leading to laughter in the middle of the crisis. Meanwhile, Lisa, always ahead of her time, starts researching and finding solutions to the power outages, but her ideas are often ignored. Marge, trying to keep the family together, organizes a small community garden in their backyard. As food becomes scarcer, the family must rely on each other more than ever before. One evening, just as things seem to settle, the mysterious drone returns. This time, it drops a strange package in the middle of the town square.
I've seen one comprehensive answer about the drones in New Jersey and other parts of the country. So here it is, very quickly. These drones are not a problem. The problem is what they're looking for. They are not U.S. military drones. They are, however, U.S. sanctioned drones. They are drones probably from the Department of Defense or any other non-specifically like U.S. military ones, which is why they can get by saying it's not U.S. military. So what are they looking for? And why is it in New Jersey first? So there's a concept called plasmoids, which is plasma is the fourth state of matter that exists in our world. And there is a plasmoid generating plasma reactor in New Jersey that there's a belief that that is what it generated, and now we're tracking it and we're doing something with it. And I think the biggest part that people are not talking about is why are some of these drones spraying something? So why would you want to spray something? It's not about the people. It's not about other countries or even out of the universe things. It's about these plasmoids. And so if you see those glowing orbs, that's the plasmoid. If you see a drone next to it, that is a Department of Defense drone. And if you're seeing it spray something, it's probably either trying to neutralize part of it or trying to spray it so it can react somehow so we can study it. So why do we want to know about it? Not only does this help explain a lot of our universe, not only does it help us explain electromagnetic fields and otherwise, but it also could be used as a source of energy and or material for us to advance our technology with. So I hope this helps.
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster.
We should know
they're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
Have you been?
The governor.